Have you ever considered that when you listen to a sermon, you're an active partner in a conversation? Another word for sermon is homily, coming from a Latin word that means conversation. That the sermon is a conversation between the preacher and the congregation is more apparent in some church traditions than others. It's quite normal in many churches for congregation members to talk back to the preacher during the sermon. Shouts of amen and come on serve to aid and encourage the preacher. There's also the occasional well, which is a nice way of asking the preacher to get to the point. Even in our comparatively quieter tradition here at First Asheville, the sermon is still a lively conversation. Though our preachers tend to do almost all of the speaking, you also communicate with your body language, laughter, smiles, furrowed brows, and occasional amens. Still, other churches are quieter than ours. One of my Lutheran friends said, you knew his preacher was really on fire whenever a congregation member raised an eyebrow. The late author Amos Wilder, brother of playwright Thornton Wilder, said that the gospel writer's styles tended to evoke or restore the face-to-face encounter. That is, the gospel's literary forms are specifically designed to put us in conversation with Jesus. The best sermons are the ones that do just that. The conversation between preacher and congregation brings everyone, both preacher and congregation, face to face with a living God who loves nothing more than a cracking good, redemptive, life-saving conversation.